I'm gonna show you how to assemble Ikea LOTE chest of 3 drawers. This is the one here, with an usual looking chest of 3 drawers from Ikea with some interesting use of materials. Let's do it. So you're getting one box with this Ikea LOTE chest of 3 drawers, useful tools, bigger and smaller electric screwdriver. If you like to see what I'm using, all the links are in the descriptions for the tools. Manual instructions, you're not gonna need it if you're gonna follow this video. Gonna open the box, gonna take everything out, but don't worry, I'm gonna go piece by piece during the assembly and explain all the parts and all the screws and everything you need to know. So getting one bag with the plastics here and one bag with the screws. I like to organize the screws, put the same sizes on the same side. I have a better idea what I'm working with this way. In this case, we have a few different sizes here, and we're gonna start with the middle ones. That's the one here. So that's the second longest one from the bag, and it has a round head. And we're gonna start with the joining side panel with the top panel, top dividing panel. With this one screw, that's the second longest one with a round head, and we secure it through the side panel to the dividing middle panel on the top. Exactly the same at the bottom, just secure the screw all the way in. Electric screwdriver, extremely useful here, the small one. As I mentioned, if you like to see what I'm using here, all the links for the tools are in the description. Now we're gonna have those two hooks. One gonna go at the bottom, one gonna go on the top. We're gonna use the longest round headed screws, and we're gonna go through the side panel to the hook, attach it together, and then secure it all the way in. So those two hooks are at the bottom of the drawer, and they joined with the longest screw in the back with the round head. Secure it, and exactly the same on the other side of the bottom part. One hook secured through the side panel. Now we have the other side panel. We're gonna have the shorter screws with a round head, and we're gonna secure this side panel exactly as we did on the other side. Same here. Secure the screw completely in. Gonna do the same at the bottom, but with the longer screws with the round head. Secure it all the way in, and we're gonna do exactly the same at the bottom with the longest screw through the side panel to the hook. Secure it all the way in. If you have strong screwdriver, go easy there, don't bend the metal. And now we have frame almost done. Now I'm gonna show you how to do the drawers. We're gonna have 3 drawers, 2 different sizes. First we're gonna do the big one. So this is the front of the drawer, back of the drawer, and we're gonna fold it the side at the back and join them together like this. So the holes are matching. You're gonna need 2 screws and 2 nuts. Place it in from the back side and secure it with a nut from the inner side. Here just go slowly, because if you go too tight, you're just gonna go through. It's kind of just a plastic box, so easily, if you have strong screwdriver, you can go easily all the way in. So when you feel enough resistance or the plastic is already kind of bending, just stop. And we're gonna do exactly the same on the other side. Bend it together, push it in, so the hole on the back panel is right on the hole on the side panel. Push the screw through the back, nut through the inner side, secure it together. Exactly the same, the second screw at the bottom, place it in and secure it from the inner side with the nut. Now we have the back done. Now we need to do the front, but you're gonna need those 2 plastics for the front. So that's the longer plastics. So bend it the sides again, push it in, hole on the top of the hole, exactly the same on the other side, hole on the front panel lining up with the hole on the side panel. It's kind of coming in, there's like a small gap, so just push it in. Long plastic, so that's gonna secure the corner, so just push it down There's an opening on the top part of the plastic, so that's gonna slide in the front and the side panel. It's like a small square there on one side, the other side is round. Exactly the same on the other side, slide the plastic in and secure the front panel with the side panel. Now we're gonna need those screws. You see on the top under the head there is a small square which you're supposed to put in this side where the opening have a square shape on the plastic. Same at the bottom, and we secure it with the 2 nuts. This one you just secure by hand as there is no drive at on the head of this screw. Just push it in the square into the square opening on the plastic. Same here. Square under the head of the screw into square on the square opening in the plastic. Other side, secure it with a nut just by hand. Don't need the screwdriver here as the screw doesn't have the opening for the screwdriver, it's just flat. We're gonna need 4 screws, 4 nuts and 4 plastic washers. We're gonna start with 4 plastic washers. You're gonna place them in first from the inner side so that the bottom part of the drawer, just slide them in. They're gonna pop out later on as you're gonna work probably, but just put them back, otherwise you're gonna go with the screw all the way in. You can turn the drawer upside down now. They're gonna have the rail. On one side of the rail at the back there is a hook, and the hook going on the back side of the drawer, so don't make mistake, don't put it the other way around. You're gonna have 4 screws coming through the rail, through the washer which is on the inner side, 4 nuts, and we're gonna secure those screws through the washer to the nut. One side and exactly the same on the other side. Screw through the rail, through the washer. Plastic washer, they're popping out, just place them back in and secure it with the nut through the inner side. All 4 screws, 4 plastic washers and 4 nuts. Okay, and we have the bigger one done on one side, and now we're gonna do exactly the same on the other side. Make sure those plastics are in. That's how it looks from inner side, and that's how it looks from outer side. If you put that metal rail other way around, so the hook at the front, you're not gonna be able to slide it this way. It's gonna stop you, so just change it if you made a mistake. Now we're gonna show you how to do the small one. So exactly the same. We start with the back, fold it, the sides, screw and the nut exactly the same. Place it from the back side, secure the nut from the inner side. Same here. Fold the side panel in, get into the back panel, 1 screw, 1 small screw through the back, and secure it with a nut from the front. You're gonna do the same at the bottom, 1 screw, 1 nut on each side. So you have 2 screws and 2 nuts on each side at the back. The front, hold the side, push the front in, secure it there. And now we're gonna have those smaller plastics. Exactly the same as for the bigger drawer. That's the difference between them. The one plastic is bigger, one smaller. Slide it in, securing the front and side panel on each side. We're gonna have those different screws with the square under the head of the screw and place it in the square opening on the plastic all the way in on both sides. And now we can secure it from the inner side with the nuts just by hand. Now we're gonna need 4 of these screws, 4 nuts and 4 washers. Exactly the same. Washers coming in on the inner side of the bottom panel, 2 on each side, 4 in total. Now turn the drawer upside down. You're gonna have the metal rail with the hook on one side. That's the back side of the rail. So the back side of the rail going on the back side of the drawer. That's important. 4 screws place them in through the washer, and we're gonna secure it on the other side with the 4 nuts. The footage here is from the bigger drawer, but it's exactly the same what it apply to small drawer, as I don't have the footage from the small drawer, so just use this for all drawers regarding the attaching the rail at the bottom of the drawer. So we're gonna secure all 4 screws. That's how it look from inner side through the washer to the nut, and that's how it look from outer side. Don't forget the hook is at the back of the drawer, otherwise you're not gonna be able to slide in the drawer comfortably in the drawer. So we have all 3 drawers ready. Slide it in. Once everything's sliding nice and smooth, we're gonna put the drawer down and we're gonna secure it at the back with this kind of cross. You're gonna have 4 small screws, tiny ones, and secure each corner with 1 screw through the cross to the side panel. So 1 for each side. Secure it. And the drawer is ready. So this is the Ikea LOTE 3 drawer chest. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If yes, thumbs up, subscribe to my channel as always. You will make my day, and see you in my next one very soon.